Hello everyone, I'm Scott Wright and welcome back to How to Clarinet. Today we're going to continue our discussion about vibrato. Last time you might recall that we talked about amplitude or intensity vibrato. Today we're going to talk about pitch or frequency vibrato. And this is where we make a change in the actual pitch. And what happens for the clarinet player, similar to the singer or to the violinist, we're going to play a pitch and then we're going to slightly flatten that pitch and then we're going to come up to the correct pitch again, and then we're going to flatten it and we're going to come up, and so on and so forth at regular intervals. This is a very common way of creating vibrato, not only on the clarinet but on all string instruments and all the other wind instruments. So how do we practice this? We're going to do something similar to the way we worked on our amplitude vibrato. Again, we're going to set the metronome at 60, and then this time I'm going to actually drop my jaw. I'm going to let it unhinge a little bit here, and I'm going to create a pulsation on the quarter note at 60. So it's sort of like saying bow, wow, 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 like a barking dog. And when you first start it, it's not going to sound very good. It's going to sound like this. And so on and so forth. And you're saying that doesn't sound like music to me at all. And you're right, it really doesn't. These are just the preliminary exercises to get us going. As with the amplitude vibrato, we're going to move to eighth notes. And when you're practicing this, I encourage students to stand in front of a mirror and go ahead and let there be motion in the jaw, if there's motion in the chin and the lips. All that is fair game in this type of vibrato. We'll work on refining it later. Then I'm going to go to triplets. So we get bow, wow, 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 wow. And you're thinking to yourself, this still sounds really awful. And I would agree, it sounds sort of like a sick lawnmower that just can't get started. But next, when we get to the 16ths, it's going to actually start to resemble music. Bow, wow, 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 wow. And then I work on that for a couple weeks, developing the muscle control to make that change and transform it from a very awkward and crass pitch bend to something that is a little bit more controlled and refined. Then we go ahead and put this into some music. So we get something, listen to how bland this very familiar tune, Just a Closer Walk, sounds without vibrato. Pretty sterile and pretty inhumane. And again, remember, one of the reasons why so many composers and artists have loved the clarinet over the years is its ability to resemble the human voice. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of vibrato to this familiar gospel tune, and it's going to transform. And that, my friends, is my dog, Matilda, singing along with me. And I know when I've got the tone exactly right because she starts to sing. If I'm not playing very well, she never sings along. And so you can see, we add a little bit of vibrato and we take something that is really kind of bland and colorless, and we transform it into something that is quite artistic, and again, much more resembling the human voice. You can actually hear almost, if you use your imagination, the words coming through. So that is a discussion of the vibrato known as pitch vibrato or frequency vibrato. We do it mainly with the jaw, the lips, and the muscles surrounding the embouchure, and it also produces a great sound. Now, go practice.